Good time zone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zelda Speedruns, yeah, sure. Zelda Speedruns 2, and welcome to the Skyward Randomizer weekly race. We've been doing this on and off the last few months, every now and then, but now we are back more frequently recently with some diverse settings between weeks, and today there's no different, and we're gonna have two wonderful commentators presenting the settings and the race to you. Golden Devil, Whalefins, take it away. It's all yours.
Thanks, Traz. Yeah, we're glad to be here. We've got J-Dude and Mario Runner on the stream. Looks like we're about to get started, so we can talk about the settings as things go.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is it's 2 required dungeons. And they're using the chest dowsing matches contents, which makes things move very quickly. So the seeds tend to be pretty quick on these settings relative to like season 2 if you watch those.
We'll also see no more dungeons on the billboard. We now get to check Fi. Fi finally has a role.
Yeah.
In the Skyward Sword randomizer. So, justice for Fi. Happy to see her. She's my favorite character, so.
Yeah. So, let's see what the dungeons are today. That Earth Temple and Fire Sanctuary. One pretty fast dungeon and one very, very slow dungeon.
Yeah.
But I'd be surprised if these players are not doing a bunch of RBM in Fire Sanctuary.
Yes. Oh, yes. One thing is that chest dowsing does make it Fire Sanctuary a lot less painful. So a lot of runners have just been kind of going through it, but yes, I would also be surprised if we didn't see a bunch of RBMing.
Yeah, the other thing with Earth Temple, so the runners are going to start with 3 of the 5 Earth Temple keys, so they are going to have to find 2 before they can go into Earth Temple, which potentially means that Fire Sanctuary could have an Earth Temple. I've seen seeds like.
So we've seen some chest dowsing from J-Dude. On Mario Runner's side, we see that he just opened a rupee chest. A lot of runners will elect during the early game to just open all the chests in case there's, money or something equally useful. And we see there's no longer chests in the goddess statue. We actually get to pull the sword and have the fun sword cutscene, so
yeah, it's a controversial change. Some people really like it. So it looks like they started with harp. So we're actually seeing J-Dude get Colin's letter, which is one of the slower checks you can do. But if it's accessible early on, especially with... so it looks like we've got Amber Tablet start.
Yeah, Amber Tablet start only allows one accessible check without claw shots or bombs or hook beetle. So we're going to see the runners do a lot of Sky and Skyloft checks because there's only one thing they can do in the Nehru, so...
Yeah, so I expect we're going to see Mario finish these checks off and then go check out Lumpy Pumpkin, potentially get the first of the 2 Paro checks as well. Because, yeah. We do see with chest dowsing. Oh, yeah. So Triforce Hunt, pretty standard now for races as well. We just saw Mario get his first Triforce there.
Yes, Triforces are required, so it is always lovely to get them out of the way. Because Triforce gambling is super fun. Everyone loves to do it. And that's definitely sarcasm. Nobody loves to do it.
Yeah, so the other thing we could see here is, especially with, if Mario doesn't get much here, is collecting some loose crystals for Batro 5. Nobody likes to do it, but the pings are pretty dire.
Oh, for sure. And when there's only one check in our tablet location, we kind of want to do more of the sky stuff. Ooh, another big change. You see Mario just checked both of the chests, but he's still in cave. What's up with that? There's rupee sanity as well, so he's gonna grab this rupee that's in the waterfall cave crawl space, and I think it was just another red rupee, but there's several rupees around that are going to possibly have progress items, so they are also randomized.
Yeah, and we'll talk about them when you get there. It's not every rupee in the game. There are some memory limitations, but there are certain rupees that have like permanent memory flags where you collect them and they don't respawn. Yeah, Pac-Man saying time to money grind for second 100. It is entirely possible now that they have a slingshot that Beetle is going to have something they need. And they're going to need money, and that's another reason, money early on is pretty useful.
We see Mario not going for the red rupee on the chandelier, probably just because the chandelier cutscene in the Lumpy Pumpkin is just so long.
Yeah. It is the best cutscene, though, in the game.
It is the best. Pum's face is absolutely priceless.
Yeah. I think we might actually see Mario go get this one check. It takes time, but the way things are going, chances are it actually has something.
Oh, did they get a bottle?
I don't think so.
Okay. I think he thought he had a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, he might just be going to Oriel. One other thing is there are no hints. The hint distribution with chest dowsing is pretty powerful, so we're playing with hints disabled, but with certain check also disabled. Surprisingly, Mario not dowsing either of the spiral charge check.
This is true. I guess he thought it would be not useful, although while he's on a platform in the sky, I would have dowsed just to have that knowledge, but yeah, maybe he forgot.
So it looks like there is a ping here.
Yes, although thankfully not the chest behind first landing, because that can be one that just takes a long time to get to, so I'm sure Mario is relieved. And it is the chest by the first time stone, which is pretty that's really nice.
It kind of had to be.
Oh yeah.
Like the remaining checks are pretty limited. Although if this is a bait, then we're gonna see Beetle or some loose crystals. Like this kind of has to be bomb used.
It is a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So this is now one of those situations where Mario having some money is gonna be pretty beneficial compared to J-Dude, because we are 100% gonna see them check Beetle and see if Beetle has something. Hopefully the useful item's on 50 or 100 and not on 300.
Yeah, although it would be really funny to see Money Hunt this early. I haven't seen a Money Hunt in a long time. It
really hasn't been necessary. And I honestly don't know where you money grind that much.
I don't know either. I just break pots and just pray.
Yeah, I think you bonk a lot of trees on Skyloft, and
Yeah.
you probably go in and out of Waterfall Cave a couple times, because that one of those 20s refreshes.
Yeah, fair enough. Although I feel like if it came down to that, Mario would have liked to do any other checks possible. rather
Yeah,
than
I don't know
grind.
if the bamboo game gives you rupees, but that might also, as Pac said, that might be the play. Because we don't have Thrill Digger, we don't have Fun Fun Island.
Bamboo cutting with the goddess sword, though, that would be a little bit sad. Oh,
It's-
Oriel took pity on us and gave us $20.
Yeah. Pac making good point. They do have 2 rare treasures that they got, so they will be able to sell those.
Thankfully, they don't have my son Tim, because they might be tempted to sell Tim the tumbleweed for 20 rupees.
Who would ever sell our precious Tim the Tumbleweed?
Who would sell Tim the Tumbleweed, Pac-Man Power Ghost? Who would do that? Tumbleweed of infinite merit.
And Life Tree Fruit and Goddess Bloom. So, yeah, it's either going to be Beetle or Betrow. I would not be surprised if Beetle doesn't check out, or even if the first 100 is useful, if we see some crystals on the way to money.
Because we have to sleep anyway in order to get... My son!
Oh my god. And so 300 is junk, 50 is junk, and they have to buy the tumbleweed. This is the greatest scene I've ever seen.
This is the best scene ever. This is incredible. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, so I suspect we're going to see Mario go to nighttime, get some loose crystals.
Yes, because he has to sleep anyway to sell some of his rare treasures. Oh, I bet he's getting Collins. He's checking Colin right now.
So Jeju did early Thunderhead. I missed that.
Oh, I also missed that. I'm so excited about Tim.
There's only one check he can get right now, I think. Or no, there's 2 with Goddess Sword.
Oh, true.
I think.
Interesting play, although if it's useful...
Oh! Colin had Ballot.
Oh!
So...
Interesting. If it's useful, that's huge, because a lot of runners will not check Thunderhead until very last. But if it's not useful, could be kind of bad for J-Dude, but we will see.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing about Island of Songs is kind of slow. You got to do the puzzle, and early on you only get 1 check. You need more swords to get the other check.
Exactly.
And so
I have learned to save this until I have all 3 sword checks available, but
yeah. Did Mario get any crystals?
I haven't seen him get crystals yet.
Like,
I didn't see him get any in Knight Academy either. It looks like he's
going
also
Thunderhead.
going to Thunderhead. Interesting. Oh, and it was not useful.
So
just a nice little Elden Ore.
Yeah, so we are going to see both players either sell treasure or well, sell treasure and potentially get some loose crystals for Betrow 5. I actually think Betrow 10 might be in logic right now, too. I'm just trying to think about it. I think you can get 10 without
Yes,
without a
Bat
beetle.
10 is in logic.
Yeah, so yeah, this is kind of a rough early game.
I'm surprised that both runners elected to go to Isle of Songs instead of selling their rare treasures, but interesting play from both of them.
Yeah. Now, I think to get 10 loose, do you have to... I think 10 loose at this stage, you might have to go to Lumpy Pumpkin Island.
Yes.
Because you can't... because there are... Yeah, there are several...
There's 9 accessible on Skyloft itself, and then yes, they do have to go to Lumpy Pumpkin to get 1 extra loose crystal. It is the ultimate pain and suffering when you have to do 10 loose.
Yeah.
And you don't have claw shots.
It's one of those, I don't race, but whenever I play a scene that has linear start, I go to Lumpy Pumpkin, I'm just like thinking,
might as well grab that crystal.
Let me just get the 2 crystals while I'm here and not have to go back.
Exactly.
And it's only when I have a linear start with nothing, because linear start is pretty awful.
It really is.
Yeah, I don't think Mario guessed that chat.
No, definitely. Y'all kind of mentioned it earlier. A really smart play there is to do the Isle of Songs puzzle first. Do Isle of Songs and then douse the chest. I usually douse it on my way out. I don't know if that's fastest, but because then he wouldn't have had to waste time going to that island. But Jada did it too, so not a huge loss.
Yeah.
So J-Dude only sold 1 treasure. So he only has enough to buy the first 2 checks from Beetle. So that might end up...
is he gonna do...
9 rupees.
Yeah. He'll be able to get to 300.
Yeah, he'll bonk some trees. It'll be okay.
It's gonna be funny though when Beetle has nothing and it's a Betrow, loose crystal seed.
When?
I say when.
Jade, you're so right. I forgot that you can shoot the lamps. Oh no! Beetle said too slow.
Mario, remember you can sell things.
No! Mario!
Oh god!
Mario, you can sell things. Just don't sell Tim. Mario. Oh, this is really bad for Mario because he has Goddess Plume and a golden skull. Oh,
yeah, he has 2 gold skulls. Okay, I think he remembered.
It's the wrong house, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Birdie's house.
Oh.
Mario! I feel like it's been a while since I've seen Mario.
Is that a sword on... Okay.
Oh, look at that.
That is going to open up one more Isle of Song.
Oh no, he was just refreshing the pumpkins. Oh, this is tragic.
This is something that the players and Beetle is shocked.
Oh my goodness. I wonder if Thunderhead in this situation is the smart play to go back and check that second sword check.
It probably is before you go do loose crystals.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna see Bamboo coming game.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Oh, he was just grinding money to get the money for bamboo cutting.
But he can sell treasures, Mario.
Yeah, and selling treasure in Randomizer is a lot easier than doing it in the vanilla game. because you don't have to go to sleep every time to reshuffle the random treasure that he'll buy.
Yeah, it's true, it's true. It's so much easier. It's a
It's
very easy way of earning money. This is just making me sad. Oh, Mark. Well, we'll see what Jade's got.
he just got treasure. So, and it's
Ooh.
crystals.
Oh boy, time for 5 loose. At least he doesn't have to do 10 loose.
That's true.
Yikes. Oh, so now he's gonna go sell the goddess plume he just got and realize that he had another goddess plume. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sad. Yikes.
I mean, yeah, it's not logically useful, but it sure will save them some time.
Good question, y'all. I do not know. Never once have I gotten to Bamboo Island during the randomizer. I think he did, Jade. I think he did do that to have more treasures to sell.
But now he's gonna see.
Yeah, now he's kicking himself because he looked at his menu and he sees, oh, I have 4 treasures now. Oh well, at least he didn't lose. I don't know. He lost maybe a minute, 2 minutes to that.
Yeah. So at this point, I think the only 2 checks in logic are Betrow 5 and 10. I think they've done every other check.
I think they have too. I think you're right. So thankfully, Jaded will not have to go to the Lumpy Pumpkin.
Yeah.
He'll get 5 loose real quick, and then we will see what is so important but that Betrow is hiding.
I mean, besides his friendship.
Oh yeah, besides friendship. Besides gratitude, you know. The real prize was the gratitude crystals we collected along the way.
Exactly.
And Tim. We can't forget Tim.
And Tim. Tim, the most important item.
Tim is the most important item. This is true.
And, like, I guess I'm not that surprised that neither of them decided to get crystals while they were getting money, because
Right.
you never want to check Betrow. But it just feels like this seed was screaming that out. Like,
Oh, for sure. No, I agree. And then, you know, I don't know. I feel like I would have done 10
So-
lows, but I'm also not a top runner by any means.
Jade, nobody has done desert. So nobody's done the break slides to skip mine, or the bit war to skip mine. They're staying in logic for now, which kind of makes sense because desert's pretty bad without bombs.
They also doused, and there is a ping in mines. And I think Yal said it was behind statue, which I'm sure they both realized. So I'm sure they're waiting until they're able to access that check.
Yeah, so Mario is now a couple minutes behind Jeju, going back to Isle of Songs. Very sad here.
Very sad. But hey, at least he didn't sell Tim. Tim is safe and sound. And there is Ruby Tablet. That opens quite a few checks for J-Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to open up a number of checks beginning of Held In. we'll see our first rupees on the ground. Plus, we'll probably see them both go into Boko base for that first Platz check.
As well as dousing Boko base to see how many chests are pinging.
Yeah.
If one can avoid Boko base, that's nice. But there are some non-pingable checks in Boko base that they're unable to get. So
yeah. So for anyone who's new here and hasn't watched recently, the Bokoblin base, which is the Elden Volcano, basically the endgame section, when you get the Song of the Hero, it's been added to the randomizer. And I think there's like 10 checks total. Five chests plus a gift at the beginning. And then there's, I think, 4 check at the top.
4 checks in Volcano Summit. So
you can douse the first 5, but you can't douse Volcano Summit until you get Magma. But it does kind of make Magma Mix more useful than they usually are.
Yes, and as well as Fire Shield Earrings, which we would already need for Fire Sanctuary, but we will also need them for Volcano Summit and Boko base checks.
Yeah.
Well, not all the Boko base checks, but the last 4 we will need them for.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see a Dig Spot RBM from either player.
Oh, J-Dude's doing it?
Is J-Dude doing it?
I think so.
Well, if Raid is watching, he's popping off right now.
Yeah, Dig Spot. And it's not a no-bit race, so even better. For anyone who wasn't around, was that last week? I think it was 2 weeks ago. We had a no-bit race, and Raid was so excited to do bit magic that he did 10 bit warps successfully, or 10 something in bit. I don't know the difference between the tricks. Before realizing that, oh no, this is a no-bit race, and I just did 10 tricks using bit.
Yeah, so what J-Dude is doing is essentially he's setting the memory flag that allows him... It's the memory flag for the dig spot by the vent on the... when you slide down the volcano. So he's setting that flag so it will... When he enters the door, it'll set, and he will pick up the item. Now, which is out of logic, and it is a bottle. It's not useful.
This is a RBM that not a lot of players will do because it is only one check that really... It is not a huge advantage to grab it. However, it's kind of a meme in the community. And so J-Dude, of course, to make Raid Spinel happy, went ahead and did the trick.
And it looked like there were no ping for J-Dude, at least early part.
Yes.
Which is pretty unfortunate because there are a lot of chests here, but it looks like none of them are going to give him anything. Let's check these 2 rupees. That didn't look like any... They look like they're both rupees.
Oh, boy. So Mario is now getting his Ruby Tablet, I believe 2.5 minutes behind J-Dude, so he will go ahead and go to Elden.
Okay,
J-Dude
so...
5 more crystals.
So the next time that crystals will be in Logic, 30, but that's not likely to happen for a while.
No, they'll either need...
They need Beetle and Clawshot and 5 more.
And 1 more pack, yes.
Yeah,
Jade is not up at college. You're so right.
And that item is nothing. Oh yeah, they also got rid of the cutscene for the... I forget what the name of that thing is called.
Something like that.
Pyro.
Pyro. Oh, you're so right.
Yes. So you don't have to kill the Pyro anymore or stun it.
Well, you do, but you don't have to stun it.
Yeah.
petition to make it so you don't have to kill the Pyrup. I think the Pyrups are cute.
They are pretty. Yeah. So Jade's now gonna go down here into magma turf.
And it seems like after these magma turf checks, he will not have any checks left, so something down here's got to be useful. And there's claw shots. That is indeed useful.
And speaking of Raid Spinel, did he get here too late to see his favorite RBM? Wait, J-Dude?
Did he?
Oh no, it was that one. Okay.
Okay.
I thought the ping was the one behind
the bombable wall. Yes, me as well. I was like, oh, alright.
Yeah, so claw shots are going to open up a fair amount of Lineru. They'll let you get into caves and get a fair amount of things in desert. But still, mines are not really going to be accessible. Including the one chest that we know pinged, which is kind of the worst chest in mines. If you have to double dip there. Let's see if Mario dows it. Nope.
Nope. We do not have Poco-based dowsers here. Oh well. We could
so it'll be a mystery until we get some Aqua. Which is fair. There's no reason really. Like, Mario does not need. I can't remember. Are they playing with Vanilla Caves Key or is Caves Key shuffled?
Caves Key is shuffled, I believe.
Okay.
Recent settings have had it shuffled. So
I know it's been.
We'll need to find that before they can go to Samsea.
Yeah. Now, the somewhat nice thing about Desert, they're not going to be able to get everything, but because you can douse in both of the nodes, they'll at least be able to figure out what's going on pretty quickly.
Yes, and there are a fair. I think there's maybe 4 or 5 checks that they can get with the claw shots, or without bombs. So
yeah, they're going to be hoping for some bombs here.
Yes.
I think if they get Emerald Tablet instead of bomb, they're going to be kind of sad. And I'm sure the ZSR staff thanks you for the sub. Thanks for. Hope you're enjoying the race. We might also see J-Dude go turn the Life Tree Fruit into the Thunder Dragon.
Ooh, and he got digging mitts.
Yeah, that's going to open up everything else in Elden Volcano.
Yes.
I believe.
He can get it. Yes. Oh, cursed metal. Oh no. At least they already got Oriel done with.
Yeah.
Yes, chest dowsing did make Lineru a much better region for checks. Required cursing. Yes, so Jaded will be able to get that chest that he pinged in Magma Turf. He'll be able to get the digging spots in Elden, so that opens up quite a few things in Elden. So I almost wonder... Oh no, it looks like he's going back into Lineru. Okay. I wouldn't have been surprised.
I think it makes sense to go and at least do some dowsing and ping and figure out what's there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Get some save points. So it's always hard to tell from the top what's pink here.
I think that was Oasis' chest, but we'll see as he gets. Oh. I thought he was gonna go to Elden for a second. JJ bamboozled me.
So
I think that might be chest by Fire Node, which is accessible with the claw shots.
yeah. So that's the party wheel chest, which is the one chest.
Yes, that one does need bombs. Yes, and it is the Fire Sanctuary chest, or the platform by the platform by Fire Node. So we will see what that is.
Yeah, and I think we'll see J-Dude dip in and ping Fire Node. Because you can ping those chests before you hit the time shift stone.
Oh, debated by the bottle.
That looks like shortcut or secret passageway chests, which they need bomb or like tough beetle for.
Yes.
Mario, like I said, is like 1 to 2 minutes behind.
Yes.
I don't think he's going to be able to get any of these checks. He's just dousing. So it looked like just one ping and not the one at the end of Fire Node.
Yes. But
Which is
also not
nice.
the shortcut chest. Shortcut chest is the one chest that's accessible without bombs, so that would have been nice, but at least it's not the ones at the end of Fire Node. That'll save J-Dude a little bit of time, or it'll save both of our runners a little bit of time when they get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looked like top of LMF wasn't anything. I don't think they can do the Hook Beetle fight without bomb.
No, they have to have either Hook Beetle or bombs.
Yeah, so
I think he'll go ping Lightning Node, and then we will probably see him go back to Elden if it is nothing useful.
I know there's a bomb.
Just kidding. He can't get... Oh, there is a bomb here. Never mind. I was unaware of this. You learn something new every day.
I know that because I've wasted a lot of bombs and had to find...
Oh.
Yeah, so looked like one ping in Lightning Node, but again, without bombs. I see our chat's getting a little spicy. Yeah, so we'll see what's in Elden now. Both our runners, all of our runners are going to be very happy when they get bomb. So the dowsing, it's set up so that when you douse, if a chest has a progression item, it will douse. So that's any of the B-Wheel items will douse, including like an upgrade for a bow beetle. Crystals will douse. Bottles will douse. The heart will douse. Songs.
Swords, Triforces. Yeah, quite a few things.
It's our version of like chest-sized matches content that some other Zelda randomizers have. And yeah, like Raid said in chat, they tried to do like a chest size or chest texture matches content. Didn't really work because of the technical issue. But dowsing was in the game. It worked pretty well. So I do feel like Mario is like slightly catching up.
Yes, it looks like. Oh, and there's a beetle.
That's gonna be nice.
It'll
Just
be
in time for J-Dude to get those 2 beetle checks over the entrance to Magma Turf.
Yes. I can't.
Which that will actually let him full clear Elden.
Yes, this is true. Yes, Mario elected to not. I don't think he even went into Desert. I think he went into Gorge and then immediately left.
No, he did go to Desert and he did some pinging, but he left. I don't think he checked Lightning.
Ah. That makes sense.
I think he went into Fire Node, but I don't think he went into Lightning. Yeah, so there are 2 rupee checks up here in kind of the holes in the entrance to Magma Turf.
So we got a nice little art container.
Yeah, and Colin's letter.
So we'll see a couple freestanding rupees. There's one chest right here that Jaded forgot to douse, but that's okay. And then our digging spots.
Yeah. The nice thing is he's got claw shot. We do not toilet paper. Oh, and earrings are really useful because Fire Sanctuary is now logic.
This is true. It's not full clearable, but yes, it is in logic.
Yeah, I mean, this is the potential Earth Temple small key in the beginning of Fire Sanctuary. To go back to Cute Neko, we do not toilet paper the letter. It's actually faster to do the pivot side of it. So yeah, I think unless we see an Emerald tablet or something really good in some of these dig spots, or the one there's like one Volcano Summit check they might be able to do, I think Fire Sanctuary could be the play.
Yeah, because we also haven't found either of our Earth Temple keys that we need. So I would not be surprised if they went to Fire Sanctuary. We can't do Boko Base because we don't have Magma Mids. So
yeah. There's not necessarily a ton in Fire Sanctuary, but we have seen in races that with both of these, that Earth Temple keys have been found in early Fire Sanctuary. Yeah, and you can see Mario is kind of slowly but surely closing in. That's second Triforce.
yeah, so the 2 hunts that we tend to see in chest dowsing is Sword and Triforce, because there are no longer sword rewards on art containers or at the end of dungeons. But this is nice that they're eliminating some of the Triforce hunting.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't see too much gambling.
Yeah, because they have to get True Master Sword. So there are 4 swords that they have to pick up. So Go Mode is you have to be able to complete your 2 required dungeons. Plus, you need True Master Sword and the Harp and the Trifle. So sometimes Go mode you'll get before you finish your 2nd dungeon. But in these settings, we tend to see a lot of Triforce Hunt, and I have a feeling we could see that again. A Triforce or Sword Hunt.
I think yeah. Yep, it just depends. So we'll see J-Dude skip this, digging spot, because this is actually the spot he got when he did that RBM at the beginning of Elden earlier.
Yeah, now Mario actually going to Summit, but there's no chests here, so probably makes sense to go back after finishing off Elden Volcano.
Mario.
Now, if you've watched the old Randomizer, there used to be 2 chests in Volcano Summit, but those are chests that actually don't appear until the Bokoblin base, and so they got moved back. Now, if you complete the Bokoblin base, the chests will show up.
Mario has played with Boko Base, right?
I think so.
I think so too.
But I don't
so.
know if he's played a lot. I know he's... So there is a any percent tournament going on right now, and I know Mario has been playing, kind of grinding for that recently. And any percent and Randomizer are very different in this game. Not surprisingly, but there's a lot of the game you skip entirely in a percent.
So J-Dude is going to the sky.
He might be going, like, 5 loose crystals are not crazy.
Yeah, with the beetle and with claw shots, it wouldn't be too horrible.
Yeah, plus you can you can do the Pipit crystals, Colin's letter, you can get Zelda's closet. So the 2 required dungeons today are Earth Temple and Fire Sanctuary. They do have access to enter Fire Sanctuary at this point, logically. They do not have Earth Temple. That battery.
Or battery, yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, I think he... So, just some... J-Dude on his stream has the number of accessible checks on his tracker, and he's down to 6, 4 of which are in Fire Sanctuary, and 2 of which are these Skyloft checks. Plus, there are going to be 2 Batro checks that are not accessible, but they're logically available. And now he's not going to have to get loose crystals.
Nice. So that opens up 2 more checks for him. I wouldn't be surprised if he went and grabbed those since he's on Skyloft.
Yeah, I think he will. But we'll see them do this Colin's letter, finish off the Colin's letter side quest. Because after this, there's really not much reason to come back to Knight Academy. Because the Fledge chat was removed for these settings, along with a number of other checks.
Yeah, so there's no more Scrapper quests. So that means no Alan check, no Dodo's wheel check. We won't see Kina.
Mario's actually skipping this and going to Petro.
Ooh. I'm not surprised. Pipit's letter can take a little bit, and it is a bottle, so this might play out well for Mario.
Yeah, we're up to 4 bottles already. 48 minutes in out of the 5 in the game. This could be a quick bottle percent.
Good stamina.
Let's see if Tro gives us anything good.
A blue rupee. Thanks, Vitro. I really needed this.
Let's see if this chest pings. Oh, he's not even going to ping it.
He'll just go straight for it. What does our friend Vitro have?
We know it's not the vanilla curse ball.
It is the hook beetle. Alright, so that opens up a few more things in the neighborhood. Not very many.
It also opens up a few more things in Fire.
Oh, this is true.
I don't know what the right play is. Like, part of me thinks it's Fire Sanctuary because there's just check density, plus you could do the RBM. Like, Hook Beetle is decent. It is gonna make that mines check available to them. It opens up a little bit of desert, and it opens up more Fire Sanctuary.
It's not as huge as if they got bombs or something, but it's not horrible. It does help a little bit. 35%.
Yeah, and I think desert could be a decent play here to get those. The problem though is still don't have bomb. And a lot of the checks you want in desert are bomb locked, not hook beetle. Because I don't think you can get secret passageway chest. I don't think you can get. You can't get any of the node check. Yeah, so Mario's going to Fire Sanctuary. Yeah, the thing about a shield is some players want it for the safety for the final bosses. Other players don't care as much. You know, the Horde fight at the end and Girigium and Demise are definitely easier swords.
There's also a couple of mini bosses in Fire Sanctuary that it's really nice to get. It's really nice to have a shield for.
Yeah, those Alpha fights especially.
Just depends on your comfort level.
Yeah, and I'll say, like, Mario has been running any percent, probably doesn't need a shield for your demise, but definitely the shield helps with also the Lizalfos fight.
Me win on logic.
Yeah.
So, players diverging a bit. Jadu's going to finish up his Nehru checks. And then...
yeah, probably should have... I don't know how much Mario has played with Dowsing.
Yeah, again, Mario has been focusing.
Yeah, because you can douse that chest up at the top here. And it's more crystal.
What?
Oh. And I don't think Jadu's happy with that. And there are mobs. So that's a huge get for Mario. Because that is going to bust open this.
Very convenient location right before Right before Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mario's officially ahead. He definitely has a big advantage having bombs.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell because, again, like where he goes now, you know, opening Fire Sanctuary and getting the statue makes sense. But
J-Dude's also clearing Linneo, which can be super nice to just have a cleared region or a semi.
yeah, and Mario is now going to go back to.
Yes, still no Earth Temple keys. Where are they? They're hiding.
That looks like a rupee down there.
Yes, red rupee.
I'm surprised he's not going for the dig spot here in Gorge, which he can get.
He can't without Gus Bellows.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, a time shift stone that needs to be blown.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, Mario skipping mine to go straight Fire Node.
Which honestly I think is the smart play. Without Cave's Key and with so much able to be done in the Neighbor Desert with bombs, I would also just go straight to Desert.
Yeah. I would kind of do the Mines check last.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a pretty
and it will be nice.
Check.
Yeah, and it will be nice since it is just Gratitude Crystal that he's getting whatever's here first.
So he'll ping here again just to confirm. And yeah, there's looks like only one.
Oh, more crystals. We might see a necessary Betrayal 40.
Yeah.
But with the crystal we got in Mines and the crystal pack we got here.
Ooh, and J-Dude. Yeah. This is definitely harder with Hook Beetle than with bombs. Yeah. I guess Mario will probably go get the party wheel later. Oh no. Oh,
he just remembered it.
Yeah. It's not the party wheel. That quest is not required. It's turned off, but there's a chest over there. I could see him maybe going into Mines here. I don't think it's likely, but
I think it would probably definitely be faster to go from the Mines.
Blue Bloopy. I mean, look, rupees are like...
They're large in this game.
Yeah.
Hidden rupee sanity. Ooh, and a sword in the party wheel chest.
So that's 2 of our 4 swords.
Yes. Mario's going to be able to clear quite a lot more in Linneo than J-Dude was, which might put him ahead. J-Dude did go back to Elden and is in Dream Volcano Summit, so we'll probably see him get bombs here pretty soon. And then it'll just be a decision between going into Fire Sanctuary or going back to Elden and getting the checks that you've been able to get. And I almost feel like, just out of frustration at double dipping, if Jaded will go ahead and just go into Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah. There's Spiral Charge, which neither player pinged Spiral Charge chest.
Yeah.
So that could just be a bait ping. So for anyone who has not watched this, the way the pings work essentially is if an item can lock checks behind it, it will ping. So Slingshot can be logically required for certain checks, even though it's really, for example, Spiral Charge only gives you 2 checks with Leviathan off, but it could ping. So you do get bait pings, seen with the bottles. Again, like the question is, are these good pings or junk pings? Because that's going to make the difference for Mario. And like, the whip isn't going to open anything up right now, but it does open up a few checks in Sim, which are not words anyone wants to.
Yeah. Unless you're Vimilia. Vimilia loves Sansi.
That is true. Vimy, biggest Sansi and Sancho fan. And Rupor. She loves her
Rupor. Loves her Rupors.
I don't think we've seen any.
No, I believe that Rupor sanity has been turned off recently. I don't think Rupors are added.
Yeah, I think there have been some. So they're trying to fix it. Yeah, so Mario is going to go probably to Gorge and
probably mines, I would guess.
Yeah. And then Fire Sanctuary. Yeah. I think they're trying to get the Rupor sanity fixed. So
Ooh. That was a fancy little backflip by J-Dude.
Yeah, so Mario probably going to Fire Sanctuary. Unless he's going to check the Spiral Charge rock.
Maybe.
Or, oh no, he's going back down to mine to get that one chat. Which is fair for completion. So, nothing exciting right now, really. Both players just getting checks that the other player's gotten. And again, they're very clearly being funneled into Fire Sanctuary, unless they want to go check Patro 40. and Vitro 50, which that 50 is going to be in logic for both of them.
Ooh, boy.
Somehow, I don't think they're going to go for it.
Yeah. Just
a hunch.
Just a hunch.
I mean, I could see Mario going for bat 40, but there's no way they're going to get 10 more.
No, I don't
Or
think so.
any loose crystals. But, yeah, I mean, we see, because Mario got the bombs where he did, it ended up saving him time. So he is slightly ahead of J-Dude in that he's gotten a few more checks. Yeah, I'll be very curious to hear what like Jasnix has to say about this seed.
I would like to hear complaints about the beginning of the seed.
Yeah, I feel like that's the thing we're gonna talk about. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Mario remembers he can douse.
And there
So
is
we
a
do have
ping
one spiral
in the
charge.
lumpy pumping spiral charge chest, so we can see that one. Really, the amount of locations accessible has never been above 20, as far as I can remember. So just a very linear seed.
Yeah, there were a couple points when they could have broken logic with Desert, but I don't know, like, there's not much.
Yes, and I don't believe it would have been very helpful.
Now, having said that, you know, Fire Sanctuary RBM can
True.
totally break logic.
This is true.
And there's our bow, which is nice helpful item.
Don't
Lets you
believe
kill
it
things a lot
unlocks
faster.
anything, but it does make things a little faster.
Oh, it doesn't unlock a thing.
But yes, just a nice convenience item.
Yeah. I would be surprised if we don't see the Fire Sanctuary statue RBM at least. From both players. Uh-oh, Mario having more Wiimote issues. Yeah, his batteries are low. Hopefully he's got some double A's close by. I think the Wiimote used double A's.
Yes. Yep.
I haven't had to change mine in quite a while, so I don't remember. Is J-Dude is going back to Isle of Song. This sword.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. That'll be all of the Thunderhead checks.
Yes. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, you don't get battery issues on Switch.
Nice little $5 for his trouble. And we are seeing Mario enter Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, so one setting that has been used recently is this first chest, if you don't start with a key, will always be a key. It'll always be a progress item. And one setting we've been playing around with is starting with one Fire Sanctuary key. so that you don't always have to get this chest.
I didn't see Mario ping it, so
He did ping
where's
it.
the tag?
Emerald Tablet at this point would be, I'm not going to say like amazingly powerful, but it would be decent. They're probably going to, well, they need it to beat the seed. In terms of actual check number, it's not huge until, I don't think it's huge until they get Floria access.
Yeah, Floria
Like,
can be huge.
It's just, Floria is very checked in with Rupee Sanity.
Okay, and thankfully that chest did give the small key, which may be needed. So
Yeah.
it would have pinged anyway. Vanilla key. This is true.
Yeah. So, just Mario and race time, my batteries died twice LMFAO.
Oh no.
Or LMAO. So, yeah, he's having some battery issues today. Master Sword, that's going to be nice. So we have, in terms of our potential casinos, it's one sword and one... Ooh. One sword and one Triforce.
And we did not see fire, we didn't see, what am I trying to say? Fire Sanctuary statue, RBM.
Yeah, he might just later.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to be able to, without Mogramits, he's not going to be able to get to the back.
True.
I don't think.
The pasta sauce hand. It does kind of look like, I don't know, lasagna or something.
Jade, won't it be yummy to eat spicy pasta sauce?
What would you eat it with? You could eat it with Scaldera, the meatball.
Yeah. Scaldera, make some spaghetti. Got spaghetti, meatballs, some spicy pasta sauce.
Tennis can be the noodles. Have some purple spaghetti.
There we go. Tennis's hair.
Yeah. Man. Never thought Skyward Sword would make me hungry.
Mario just saying, this is somewhat precise to pick up the bomb without blowing it up. And you can see the bomb blew up before he got to the statue. But all of these hook beetle tricks like this are like a little tricky. I think Mario probably is not close enough. And he's just gonna go do it vanilla.
Oh yeah, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, it's tricky because you have to aim the beetle just right to pick up the bomb without running it into the ground. Plus, you've got to clear the fence, and you have to get close enough. There's some places where it's a little easier with these hook beetle tricks, but this one's very precise. So Mario's gonna check that chest when he goes back, I think. looks like so now the question is, are magma mitts going to be hard required for that?
Yeah, magma mitts and gust bellows may be required for
Yeah.
clearing Fire Sanctuary, depending on what paints.
Because they can get to the back half and potentially, like, if it's vanilla boss key, you can RBM and avoid magma mitts. But if there are any pings in the magma mitt lock checks, and like realistically, these next checks have to contain some progress item. So the question is just, where do they go? Yeah, and we see a ping in the chest with the hanging magma. I think that's that chat.
Yes. Yeah, Mario, I don't think even went into this room.
No, which, I mean, is not crazy. You've got to go back into the room anyway.
Right.
And
yeah.
that was the boss key. J-Dude just picked it up. So, I mean, theoretically, you might not have to clear the rest of the dungeon. Kind of depends on what else pinged. Logically, though, Mario had a little bit of a time with what are they called? The Manitos? The Fire Hands fight.
Pasta sauce.
Pasta sauce hands.
Magmanos.
Magmanos. That makes more sense. And yeah, this is the last logical check. So it's going to have to be a progression item.
It is magma bits, so
Well
go
then.
ahead and progress through Fire Sanctuary. Very convenient.
Now you're just kind of hoping you're not required to get Bella. But the big thing that these magma mitts are going to do is they will make Boko base. At this point, I think Boko base is fully clear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. True. It looks like
That's where Mario's headed.
Mario's
Probably going to check
the
fairies
yeah.
here.
Oh, or not. Okay.
No, he's going to do the Fire Sanctuary RBM.
Uh-huh. Time to see some shenanigans.
Yeah. This is, I think, fair to say, one of the RBMs in the game. J-Dude very angry that it's the magma mitt.
I just love it when runners rage at the item they get.
Yeah.
It always makes me chuckle a bit. Makes me chuckle because I don't have to deal with the pain and suffering. I just get to witness it instead.
Yeah, so what Mario is going to do here with this RBM is load his file when he picks up the loose crystal in Pero and Oriel's house. And what that will do is set the flag for the statue inside of Fire Sanctuary. Oh no, he's actually... Okay, he's doing the boss key RBM. He's not doing the statue. He's doing... This could be the bit war, maybe, for balcony chests. I don't know what. But Fire Sanctuary has a lot of back in time.
I do think this is bit work.
Yeah, this is the bit work for the balcony chest. Which, where he is right now, is technically not loaded, so you're going to see some weird stuff when he goes in through this door. And oh no, he's actually using this to skip. Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting. So he wasn't using that for the balcony door. He was actually using that for the staircase and the boss.
Interesting.
Now, J-Dude is definitely just doing the RBM. I actually do think what Mario might be doing, I don't know if it's faster, but it's probably not that much slower than what J-Dude.
Yeah, we'll see. I know what the shenanigans that they're doing, but I don't know the time, the saves or anything.
Because usually what you do with what Mario did is you would get the that balcony chest. Yeah, J-Dude just set the flag for that Fire Sanctuary statue. So he's going to be able to go to the sky, and when he comes down, despite not getting the chest, or despite not getting the statue, he'll be able to warp there. And he'll also be able to ping a lot. I'm trying to remember. There's an RBM for Plat's chat, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing in Boss Key. Now, there's still a chance that something is Bella's locked, but this is definitely looking more like it may just be a small. So I'm guessing we're going to see the Plat's chest RB. Or no, Mario's just going to finish off Fire Sanctuary. And J-Dude is going to go do Plat's chest vanilla. So, in the race time chat, someone who's not running said, "Good luck, I'll async this seed later." And Jaznix's comment is, "I wouldn't recommend it. This one sucks."
Jaznix says that, but he's probably...
Jaznix is probably going to win the race because he's Jaznix.
Jaznix.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate this play for Mario to just gamble that there's nothing else in Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, especially with, he's got Magma Mitts, he can go do Boko Base. I don't think that's a horrible idea.
And, by the way, that's why Mario got the shield, because while he doesn't need it, it is a really nice safety.
Yeah, with the quarter.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now, if Plat's chest is something really useful, Mario will end up regretting this later.
Oh,
and it's crystals.
Today we bless normal damage. Yeah, so there's something else if people haven't been watching, we used to do double damage because it was hero mode. So a hit would normally take 1 heart, would take 2 hearts, but recently there's an update to the randomizer where even though our runners more on hero mode, so they have the upgrade Skyward Strike, they are only taking damage. So no worries.
JD now is going to go finish off.
So I think we're seeing Mario go into Boko Base.
So Mario asking in race time chat, is Earth Temple RBM banned? And my understanding is it is banned when the keys are included.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't want to be the one to answer that question, but he's asking, so he's definitely thinking. At this point, seems kind of likely that our Earth Temple keys be in Farron. Just
Or
like
Boko.
Yeah. Just like thinking about where there are checks left.
Right.
Yeah.
After
Boko Base.
It's time to shine.
Safe Mario, remember ping.
Pinging?
Oh God. That quarter heart too.
Yeah. Yeah, dodging the...
And yeah, Mario is not pinging thing.
Oh, here he goes. Okay,
That
so
is...
that chest on the cliff is pinging. So he'll go up there and grab that.
I don't think it was the one on the cliff. I think it was the... God, I can't even remember what's in that chest. It's one of the less fun ones. Like, I think it's the one you've got to ride the lava plume.
What,
here.
The one by the drawbridge? Oh, no, it's not. No.
What is pinging then?
Go back. Go back. Oh, no.
There was a ping there. I mean, maybe it was one of the ones high up, but... Oh, and the fairies was quick beam, which...
Wow, the fairies are actually useful.
Not useful now, will definitely be useful later.
Yes, that unlocks a few
Mario...
effects.
Something pinged for Mario and he didn't get it. That's going to be really costly for him.
Yeah, double dipping Boko Base definitely sucks. That's going to be an issue.
I mean, we'll see what it is, because I think J-Dude is going there.
Yeah.
And he got Emerald Tablet, which is really nice. But if that was a really important check, I mean, that's the question, right? Is it our 5th bottle or a crystal pack? Or is it an Earth Temple key?
Right, for sure.
Because at this, or Triforce or a sword. Because we definitely saw a ping in Boko.
Yeah, still no key pieces. He did get Emerald Tablet, but we don't have water scale, so he's not going to get Floria, which is a really check dense region. Yeah, I definitely am interested to see what that ping he didn't get was. And there's the Cave's key. So Sandchip is now, or not Sandchip, Sandsea is now reachable.
Yeah, and not having that quick beetle will make Sandsea worse.
Yes, this is true.
So, oh, it was the check on the cliff. Okay.
Oh, dude, I hate this heartbeat noise.
Cave's key was on the fire dragon. I mean, the one thing I will say to Sansi's credit here is with dowsing, it can be very quick.
This is true.
And that could be a reason just to go do it.
Yes. The chest in...
Oh, and Mario skipping... Oh. But without quick beetle, Sansi is a lot.
Yeah. Oh no, he didn't get the fairy check again.
What was in the check that Mario skipped? I totally missed what J-Dude got.
I also missed it. Shoot, did he not get it?
I assume he did get that. Did anyone see what was on the cliff check?
There's nothing additionally marked off on his tracker. Huh. You got it, Goddess Cube.
Oh god, Mario has horde music going into Farron the first time. My blood pressure just spiked.
Fight or flight.
I think that's the one song in this game that just gives me an inordinate amount of stress.
Oh, dude, my song for this game that does that is the trials, like when the guardians are chasing you.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
So there's our bellows. So at this point, the one item that's locking anything, I mean, there's a fourth beetle that is gonna be useful.
Oh, is Gorko on? I don't know.
Let's go, Gorko!
It's his time to shine. I think it has been turned on recently.
Yeah, I think Gorko is on.
Time for some beautiful art. Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's the Beacon Arrow. There we go. Oh no, Gorko.
Gorko, you little trickster.
Oh. I always hope Gorko has something, just because I like Gorko's happy dance.
Oh, for sure. I don't want to give people more reasons to hate on Gorko. He's just a sweet little guy.
Gorko is the best Goron of the Gorons.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Now they're playing with Open Floria, which doesn't really mean much because they don't have scale. But it does. There is a setting now, so you don't have to go to the top of the tree to open up the door to Lake Floria. For pretty much every competitive runner, that's not really a huge difference, but logically speaking, it does change things.
Especially because it is much faster to go through the beginning of Floria with roots.
Yeah.
Rather than go through the back.
I actually think it's still faster to go in through the back with Rupee Sanity. Someone who's better than me said that, so I'm trusting them, but I don't remember which faster player that was. So J-Dude is going to Sansi, which for J-Dude this makes a lot of sense because he's got Quick Beetle. And it is probably going to be a faster place to do a lot of quick check than Farron. It's like Farron, there's not a lot of chests that ping. Oh, well, that's not a quick beetle lock, so actually, that's okay. It looks like maybe crystals on the other side and a rupee.
Oh no. My favorite is just a little yelp sound that Link does and then just hops off.
That's a classic Skyward Sword.
Incredible. Yep. Oh no. Oh no. One more try.
So, we're going to see Mario do all these checks. There is... Well, that's not useful. There's sea chart on the tree. Not useful on the seed because Sandship is not a dungeon.
No pings inside the tree. You can just slide around this corner here.
Yeah, if this is a Farron, so that is true, Alka, but Mario, it's going to depend on the 2 Pirate Stronghold checks and whether Mario knows that you can get those without a quick. Because logically, those still require Quick Beetle, even though, as Jade can tell us, they do not act. Jade is just smarter than everyone.
It's true.
And it looked like there were no pings in Skipper's Retreat.
Nice. Any of the skip retreat checks, you're just gonna be long.
Yeah. Yeah, and the chest in the shed at the top of Skipper's Retreat is turned off in settings.
Yes.
That was done before there was a chest dowsing hint distribution, because that check is the one check you can't ping. And so if you can't have it hinted, it's pretty rough.
A gold rupee. And what is on our other pill? And a red rupee. Love to see it.
Got one more. Yeah, so Quick Beetle is not going to be required. But Mario, of course, does not know that. And there's our first Earth Temple key.
Wow, an hour and 37 minutes in. Our first key piece, and we still need one more.
Yeah, and Deepwood's chest is going to ping. So, don't know what it is, but there are very few options at this point. Like, there's the bottle, a Triforce, a sword, and Earth Temple key, scale, and Quick Beetle. I'm trying to think if there might be like bow upgrade, and Pirate Stronghold doesn't ping either. Oh, that's right, it can't be the Triforce. So dragon scale is going to be, and I'm starting to think that 40 or 50 is going
I think so too. Just with the amount of gratitude crystal packs we've been getting, I wouldn't be surprised.
and also with how few checks are that we haven't seen collectively between the two players. Now there's still slingshot, there's still a couple checks here in Farron, I think. But it's not a lot. There's like 3 or 4 checks left in Farron. And that's 1 dead. He did climb the big tree. There was nothing up there. Yeah, so we're running down to only a handful of checks left that we haven't seen between the two players. And the other possibility here is that something is locked behind Bellows in Fire Sanctuary, which I think is going to cause a lot of rage from our players, if I were guessing. Because Mario at this point has 2 checks left in Farron. There's Slingshot and there's 1 rupee check over by the Floria door. I don't think he's checked out. There is our last Earth Temple key. Okay. That's,
Don't know. They each have 1. Oh, wait.
Mario, if he dives down here, is going to soft launch. Mario does not have scale. Oh, thank God. Okay. He is going to go check a couple of Floria things. Yeah, so the question is, like, Mario's going to have to go to Sansi. And he's going to be bailed out by the fact that Quick Beetle doesn't lock anything. But I don't think he's going to want to go to...
No, either. Although, just with check density, I'd be surprised if he didn't.
Right.
No one really wants to go to Sansi, but it's, yeah, again, with check density.
Yeah, he can get 1 more check here in Floria. If it pings. But that's not... Can't get that scale. So, yeah, Mario... Maybe he's going to check Patro. But he doesn't have 50. He's only got 45. So I don't know that he's going to want to. So I think we're going to see him go. And get bailed out. Yeah, I think all we need for, like, no mode is the last sword. And that's all J-Dude is going to need for go mode. And probably Mario shortly. Oh, I forgot Mario hadn't gone back to Isle of Song. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think Yal is right that either the last sword is in Earth Temple or it's in Cistern, or not Cistern, it's in Floria, locked behind a scale. Because I think that's the only place we have. Unless it's in the Fire Sanctuary, Bella's lock check, which would just be diabolical. Like, I'm pretty sure someone would... It will be an entertaining interview if that's where the last sword is.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like so many times when it's an Earth Temple seed, sword is in Earth Temple. And a surprising amount of times it's on the vent chest. But we will see.
Yeah. We will probably not see Earth Temple RBM because... Unless they get the sword before then.
Right.
Oh, J-Dude skipped Machi. I didn't realize that. That's not good. Because I can tell you, tracker says he's down to 7 check. Oh, we're going to see this last Gorge check, too. I would be surprised if J-Dude skipped Slingshot at this point, but who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? Slingshot is one of the longer checks, but it just... It's kind of convenient to do. It's, you know, it's a nice route for Farron, so again, yes, I'd be surprised. And there's 50 crystals from Mario, so he may do Fancy and then decide to go check the trail. We will just see. I think it's more likely that once he gets the key piece, he goes ahead and goes to...
Yeah, I think if he goes into Sansi, he's going to make sure he's cleared it and then get head to Earth Temple. Man, can you get all the way over there with Quick Beetle? I didn't realize that. Now, the question for Mario, too, is... Well, he's going to get bailed out not getting the beetle here, still. Because it's not going to luck anything, and he's not going to get a beetle for a while. But it's possible he does not. Like, it's possible he comes back later for these quick check, not realizing. And, J-Dude skipping Slingshot is going to be very costly for him.
Yeah, that'll be a yikes. A yikes moment. I'm sure... I can't see him not going back for it once he realizes that he doesn't... that these Floria...
I don't think he has enough check to not go back. But... Yeah. But I think he's going to go check Petro first. Now, I wonder, is he going to go back to Fire Sanctuary? Or is he going to go do Slingshot instead? Because if you're J-Dude at this point, like, there has to be a part of you that's thinking maybe there's something in those checks. Now we know one of the two Magome, or one of the two Bella's Lock checks is definitely a small key. Because there's 3 small keys and we only saw 2 of them. Oh no, we have all 3. Never mind.
Yeah.
Bow and now I'm really curious where Jade goes. That for reference, just so people know, Jasnik, who's probably the fastest runner, is a few minutes away from finishing. He's in the Horde fight. Oh, Mario, please just... I mean, Alka, we're going to see it pop up that he got first place. Okay. Mario, please remember that there are beetle checks you can get here. I did kind of forget about Malara and the one other Skyloft check.
Yeah. They're not very noteworthy. Very rarely are they something. I'm surprised that Jaded is going for these over Slingshot, but we know something he doesn't, so...
Yeah, I mean, I guess my feeling is like... And again, I'm not a good racer, but when you get down to the end of the seed and you don't know what you're looking for, like, if you can full clear an area, you probably should do it. Okay, Mario does know he can get these checks, so he has learned the Jade lesson. Let's go. So Jade, who is in the chat right now, discovered that you can actually get these 2 rupees without Quick Beetle. You just need to be standing a little higher because the vertical kill plane is based on your vertical height when you shoot the beetle. Yeah, I'm not gonna I'll get into the merits of various settings. I think it's a thing that needs to be discussed among the racers. But and more junk. J-Dude's tracker is down to 3 checks. And I think 2 of those 3 checks are, I'm pretty sure it's Slingshot and the 2 Fire Sanctuary checks. And I think he's going into Fire Sanctuary instead of Slingshot, which is really, really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Or is he going back to Boko base? Is he going to get that Boko base check that neither of them got? Because
Maybe.
oh, is that?
I mean, if this has Sword, then that'll be huge for J-Dude, but again, he still needs to go to Slingshot.
Yeah. I mean, that is the problem. This is fun music for Mario. I don't think String gets it.
Ooh, very fancy.
Okay, for some reason I thought you could get this check with claw shots, but I think I'm wrong. So we'll see if this is a junk ping. Well, actually, it's almost certainly a junk ping. But who knows? Yeah.
Oh, it's a beetle.
Now
Yikes.
that is in logic, I think.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Like,
But
no, I
it's
think
just-
it's in the setting.
And that's GG's for Jazzmix. Jazzmix. Oh no.
Well, okay. Jazzix has very, very strong feelings about this seed. Wait, Jazzix sold the tumbleweed?
Jazzmix sold him. Jazzmix
Jazzmix
sold
is bad.
him. He needs to. We need to officially take back his win.
Yeah.
I think that's disqualification right there.
Oh, right.
Um.
Rattle is junk ping.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that is the other thing, getting to the end. I don't know that I want to bring Jazz in because we still don't know where this last sword is. I don't know that we want Jazz to spoil it. As
Also,
it
he sold him, so he doesn't deserve any glory.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's Trez's call, but I would maybe say we don't want to... Oh, he can't join anyway. All right. Well, don't spoil the last sword location for us. He has to go
Maybe
confess
is
his sin.
go. Yes.
I mean, that only works if he's Catholic.
Why? Oh my goodness. Anyways, J-Dude's gonna go give Beetle his beetle.
I mean, hey, maybe this is something. Oh, Mario ran out of stamina. And it's a bug net! Oh, the only B-Will item that doesn't pay. I think. At Jasnick. Right, isn't that what we do?
Is what?
Don't you at Jasnick's when someone gets the bug net?
Oh. I was on bombs. A solid question. I was not paying attention.
I was paying attention to that.
Yeah, not as well.
Mario's going to do the RBM, even though he doesn't have his Go Mode item yet. And Sword could be in that beetle check up there. Okay, what is J2 doing now? He's going to go to Gorge.
Oh no.
J2 is doing literally everything. Okay, I think Mario realized that it was a mistake to try and do the RBM
Right.
after all that. So J-Dude is gonna last location slingshot. Oh, Mario did cave? God.
Yikes.
Yeah. I hope J-Dude didn't, like, accidentally click the slingshot.
Oh, I hope so too.
Because I'm just looking at his tracker, and he was at one location accessible. So I think he last location slingshot. Jade, there's no amiibos here. We're not playing in HD. Yeah, I don't know that I like Mario skipping the tunnel.
No.
Just because you don't have a boss key. You're still missing a sword. No, Mario's not done. He's doing a reverse bit magic to bring down the bridge in Earth Temple. Or bring up the bridge. So you're going to see. Yeah. I don't think he failed it. That was just the commit. Now J-Dude is doing slingshot. He's going to be very mad, I think. Is Mario now remembering there's this other check that I didn't get? I think he is.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if he's just... Oh. Huh. Yeah, I do think he just went to any % autopilot. Because there's that...
He has been doing a lot.
Yeah. Oh, there's bottle %. All 5 bottles.
Yeah. I mean, he can go backwards to get this tunnel check, but I don't know that that's actually faster.
I don't think it is. And there's a boss key.
Now, if his sword is in that tunnel check, he could be in big trouble.
Yeah. Yikes. We will just have to see.
Yeah, like I'm very curious now where this last sword is.
Right, yeah, me too.
Because I feel like, I mean, Mario could still get lucky, and it could be on Heart Container or on the end, or it could be up here on the boss key. But like, if he last location that check, he's gonna be very upset.
Oh yeah, that would be upsetting if it was in Lake Floria. Have to find the scale and then go to Lake Floria. Yikes. That would be a yikes. That chest did ping in Lake Floria. That is locked behind scale.
Yeah, there are not a lot of checks.
No. Jaded's tracker is only showing 20, and he hasn't been to Earth Temple yet. I feel like it's Earth Temple and Lake Floria is pretty much left.
Yeah, because J-Dude, other than Slingshot, has checked everything. He hasn't forfeited. Yeah, I mean, if it's a scale here, then Floria is probably our last sword. If Scaldera is nothing, Mario is going to be very confused.
Mario still hasn't checked Petro, so he may think that it's Petro. And once he goes to Petro, he's going to be confused. We'll see. And there's J-Dude shooting Lucha. Oh no.
J-Dude not happy that last location that.
Yikes.
But, I mean, here's the thing. If there's nothing here on the end of this dungeon, then we know Mario skipped something in that tunnel.
Right, that's true.
Because that is the only check we haven't played that's accessible. Oh no.
Is he gonna go do it? Because again, he hasn't gone to the...
And he's not going to go back. I think he's going to go get that Boko base check that's Bella's lock.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's 2 rupee checks in Earth Temple. Not just the one. There's the one in the tunnel and the one over the bridge here. Neither of which Mario checked. Now the one in the tunnel is the bigger one. But let's see. Okay, so that's a rupee. So the rupee check in the tunnel is absolutely something useful. It's just a question of what is it? Is it our sword or is it a scale that locks our sword? I think those are the only 2 options at this point. But we know it's got to have a progress item.
Unfortunately, just a lot of double dipping this seed. I think both players double dipped Boko base.
Oh!
Oh!
Mario's getting that chest?
Oh no!
So, J-Dude is in go mode.
And that was pingable as well. Yikes.
Yeah, and that was a pingable chest that Mario just didn't get.
Wow.
And probably forgot that he didn't get.
Yeah. Oh no. He's gonna be so upset when he realizes. Did Mario? I feel like I remember Mario going to the West Room. I wonder if he thought that that chest was the West Room. Was pinging for the West.
Yeah, he might have thought that. Well, the map room also pinged.
Oh.
So he might have missed that there were two pings.
Yikes.
Now, J-Dude, the only thing he's hunting for is boss. So he still has to follow Ping. But wow.
Yeah, both runners just getting unlucky with their gambles, and wow.
Yeah, I mean, I will say J-Dude made a strategic choice to skip this one. That cost him. Mario just messed up pinging. So yeah, Zelda, that's a summary of the hints of the settings they're playing with today. Now J-Dude is probably going to have to go all the way through rather than do the RBM. Because you cannot get... So without the RBM, you have to go all the way through the tunnel to get to the chest where the key is. The boss key. Yeah, I don't know if Mario uses tracker.
Mario never triggers. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That makes sense why he's missed a few things then.
Yeah.
If he ran more regularly recently, I don't think that would necessarily be a decision. Just since
We know this is probably going to be an upgrade of some kind. Nobody, I don't remember what was here in the shed chest, but oh, okay, yeah. That may send Mario back to check those Sansi checks that he couldn't do. So unfortunate. Yeah, there's a very good tracker that's been developed for this randomizer. Well, it's a good tracker. It's got every check it, you know, tells you when things are logically available. But yeah, I mean, this is just one where he missed a ping. Thank you, Jade. It was actually just a cough. Water went down the wrong way. But in the meantime, I will say our second runner is pretty close to finishing. Not on the restream. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this.
Yeah.
It's just really, really unfortunate for Mario.
It truly is.
Like,
For both of them, really. They both just had unfortunate plays and, bad gambles and missed pings. Just kind of a sad seed.
yeah, like I said, I think there's a difference between the two of them.
The sword
what
was
happened?
behind the bombable rocks
Yeah.
to the left of the bridge. Yeah, there is a difference between the two of them, but yes.
Yeah, like, J-Dude made a calculated choice. Mario forgot ping and just ping.
It's true. It's true.
Did Mario got scale. He's gonna get through here and then he's gonna be very confused soon.
Yeah.
I would not be
poor Mario.
totally surprised if Mario does not finish because he doesn't know what to say.
Oh, for sure.
I
No,
don't
the
think
worst
it's
thing-
likely, but when you get this far in and you have no idea what you missed, it can be kind of tempting.
Oh, for sure.
And just, you get frustrated, 2.5 hours in. Because he's basically just got these checks in Floria, and again, didn't ping that chest here, but he'll probably ping it when he comes back. Now we know there's some gratitude crystal. You really hate to see it. Like,
it's just sad when because the feeling of disappointment and stress that comes along with mispinging or mistracking. There's a certain amount of just frustration at yourself because it's such a small mistake that causes such a big effect.
yep. Because, Mario is now going to go check Patro 50. And in his mind, there's probably only 2 checks left after this that could feasibly be.
He misnamed a check in the temple. He misnamed the chest to the left of the bridge.
Yep. So now J-Dude's just gonna have to go back to Sealed Grounds and pretty close to finish. And our second runner has just finished. Oh, and Mario. Well, actually, this is faster anyway. But Mario didn't get the statue in Harbor.
Jaded is now going to head to the end game. And we will see what Mario does. As soon as he realizes that these are not the checks that he's looking for.
Yeah, I am worried we're about to see some rage sword swings shortly.
Yeah.
That tends to be the universal sign of rage, is someone starts flailing their sword.
Yep. Okay, he's staying calm.
Yeah, I will say, so there are 5 runners racing this week. 2 have finished. There's Mario and J-Dude. The last runner is about to finish up Earth Temple, is in go mode. So yeah, just gotta get Horde and then G3 and Demise. I'm not gonna say it's the trivial part of the game, because it's not. But True Master Sword helps.
Nice calm standstill music for this horde fight. Also,
Yeah,
shout out to Mizu for the lightning cosmetic effects. I think that was Mizu.
Esme.
For the Skyward. Esme. They're the same person.
That's just what they want you.
As well as, I don't know if you guys saw, but on Mario's screen you can kind of see it, the starry skies in the background. Just fun little add-ins.
And there's Horde Skip. Nice. Solid from J-Dude. Jade very happy. Mario now really finishing up everything else he hasn't done. Yeah, I'm very curious. That is actual bottle percent for Mario, I think.
Oh, yes, it is. A funny? Ooh, Judy did the funny. Look at Garrison slide.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh!
that's okay. Not too much time left there. Ooh. Okay, nice save. Oh, Mario. This is painful.
It
Did
really
didn't alarm. What a yikes.
And again, I would say it's mostly because we know what he missed.
Right.
That makes it so painful.
It's painful because it's something that could have been easily noticed if he had been tracking, you know? And again, people can do what they want, and Mario definitely is smart enough to not use a tracker. It's just unfortunate that he was punished.
Yeah, I mean, I think this was a misping.
Yeah.
Like, I think he pinged and he thought it was one check, but it was actually two chests pinged.
Right.
Like, that's actually what happened. I would have to go back, but he went and got matches, so he knew that. I think he just forgot double check.
True.
And like, now Mario probably has no idea where he needs to go.
Right.
I mean, you can see he has no idea.
Oh.
Like, I think he's potentially going to go back to Fire Sanctuary. It's just really unfortunate because I can totally see myself being in this position, like making a mistake like this.
No, yeah, I've mispung things a few times, and that's the worst feeling.
Yeah, and sure enough, he's gonna go probably get the Fire Sanctuary check. So like Plat Chest. You know, there are checks he didn't do.
That was a very nice first phase demise for JD.
Yep.
And a very upbeat demise fight music. Uh-oh. Calibration?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so J-Dude's finished. His stream is like a minute behind. I don't know if he wants to come into voice chat. He said he... Sure. I think Trez can drag him in. I don't know that we can.
GG.
GGJ, dude.
Yeah, that orphaning slingshot was really unfortunate.
Yeah, that we were all like, "Oh no, J-Dude!"
Why did
Just watching
Mario
you
or
do everything
not?
else.
Did Mario not orphan slingshot?
No, he mispung a chest in Earth Temple, the one that had the sword.
Sorry, wait, my game is so loud. Well, I need to drop it down.
So we think what happened is in Earth Temple, he thought that map chests, the two pings were just map chests.
Oh,
He didn't get the
oh,
sword.
you're talking about where I got TMS?
Yeah.
Yes.
He mispinged that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, to be fair, I first thought that like that one chest next to the bridge, the one to the left of the bridge, I thought that was the only ping. Thankfully I pinged again and realized there's way more than I actually thought there was.
Yeah.
Where was Scale? Was that an Earth Temple?
No, it was not. It was
Was it Birdie?
it might have been. It was
We don't know. We were not paying attention to where Mario got it.
it was somewhere on Skyloft, I believe.
Yeah, it may have been.
And yes, I had to exert my anger on Buka for that.
Yes. Yes, we did see that.
His fault.
Yeah, most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, that would have been a completely fine gamble to do. But this, I guess, was just 1 out of 10. Also, this seed was kind of linear.
It was very linear for yes. We were talking about
I was
that.
so scared I was gonna have to do all 15 loose the entire time.
Golden was
Thankfully,
convinced
that was
for a
not
little
the
bit
case.
At the beginning, because it was a linear start, like linear start without a bomb or a beetle always kind of gets my loose crystals required.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure that slingshot in Waterfall Cave was actually Sots. No, wait, no, it wasn't. Because you could have done 10 loose instead of Beetle. Yeah, so no, that slingshot was not Sots.
It was very convenient, though.
Yeah, Mario. Yeah. This is unfortunate.
Has he still not gotten TMS?
No.
Oh no.
Just checked the objectives to confirm that TMS is required. On his stream.
Yeah, this is tragic.
Yeah, it is, and now our 4th runner Audrey is probably going to finish up in the next couple minutes. She's about.
Is he in Horde?
He's about to enter.
Wait,
Demise.
Is Adrian he or is she?
And he. I just.
Oh, okay. I just had to make sure.
Yes, Adrian is entering Demise.
I mean, to be fair, looking at this, looking at how I did, I really don't think I played badly, really, at all. It's just the unfortunate orphan of Buka, really.
Yeah,
Golden
cost you.
Getting official nunchucks from Nintendo really did help me out.
Oh, I bet.
I tried to buy a bunch of off-brand stuff, and you guys in the SSR Discord has already seen it. But there was one time where one of my nunchucks was just completely drifting right, and then like 5 minutes later, it just fell apart.
Oh no!
Like just on the spot. And I mean, I could have put it back together, but I'm not fixing this junk. But yeah, not really got much else to say.
It was a really rough start to.
Oh, how about those vanilla monuments? That was kind of funny,
Yeah.
honestly.
That was funny. Although I did see you do some rage slashes as well there.
Yeah, and then I was gonna dig, and then I realized that I couldn't do anything because I don't have Gust Bellows.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably like one of the like Yeah, that was probably the best time for me to go to Fire Sanctuary when I got that, when I got Hook Beetle. I thought that I was gonna, like, pay, like, a massive price for forgetting to turn in Curse Metal before I went to, Volcano Summit. Well, wait, no, I went to Eldon, then got earrings, and then realized I forgot to turn in Curse Metal. But thankfully, that was not a huge deal. All I had left is, the only check I had remaining is Birdie's.
Yeah, I think that might have been.
Scale? Wait, no, Scale can't be TMO. Scale can't be TMOs. Because he has Scale right now.
Yeah.
Although that ET routing was kind of unfortunate. I mean, it wasn't that bad, it was just slow. Like, I wanted to do ET Earth Temple Bridge RBM, but couldn't really do it. Just wasn't a good situation to do it.
Yeah, Mario did it, and we thought that was Sword until we saw you get the sword. Like, we thought that he had orphaned Sword in the tunnel beetle check.
Oh, he didn't get that check?
No, he did the RBM. So until we saw you get the sword, we had no idea where it was.
Yeah. But yeah. Winning another weekly because or winning another weekly on Restream because somebody forgot to do something. I mean, to be fair, I felt like I played well. I still feel like I deserved that win over Mario, regardless. Like, when did he... Like, how much earlier did he clear Earth Temple before I did?
It's a few minutes.
It wasn't that long.
It wasn't, yeah. It wasn't super long.
I mean, also, my endgame was also quite clean, except for a very not great G3, but yeah. I guess playing a lot of SSHD really did help me.
Yeah.
And I did the 12 boss rush. I did the 12 bosses boss rush like 2 times in a row, so that did help. So yeah. Although my skull there was pretty bad, but it's fine. Wonder what Jaznix did. I'm guessing he probably did what I did, but he actually did Slingshot. And then was, like, really fast. Probably what he did, yeah.
I mean, it's Jaznix, so being pretty fast is a good assumption.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Jaznix is just fast. Although there's times like in the sea where I felt like I played so fast and I don't like fully understand how I finished like 30 minutes later than him. Yeah. It's just like that weird confusing part, like how are you just going so much faster than I? I mean, to be fair for me, I did check almost the entire seed.
It was definitely one of those seeds that kind of demanded that.
Also wasn't surprising. I also was not surprised that Boko Base was loaded.
Okay, Mario forfeited.
Which check was it in ET? Behind. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now he's going off in race time.
Yeah.
To be fair, I also thought I doused that dead, but I checked again.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure the chest left of Main Room Bridge just kind of overtook like the others, probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, that did feel pretty nice.
Yeah, you did. You played well. It was a good race to watch. Good effort from both of our runners.
It was. I will say, like from a viewer perspective, it was a fun seed to watch. But definitely unfortunate, I think, for the players.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
also, like, random starting item didn't make it too bad either. Like, getting harp start was always a nice start.
Oh, for sure.
But, yeah, I don't
think I heard Trez, so I don't know that we know.
Just bring it to him.
Did you now?
Did I?
But yeah, we have some more time. If you want to talk, that's fine. If not, I'm gonna wrap up.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know that there's much else to talk about.
GG's to both of our runners, and thank you, Jade, for tracking, and Golden, it was fun calming with you, and Trez, thanks for the restream.
Sure thing. Alright then. Big shout out to our team for the restream, to Golden, to Rail, and to our lovely tracker Jade Miniboo. Also GG's to the runners, all 5 of them, even if it didn't work out for Mario. Can't get them all, but hey, next time is gonna be a brighter one. Thank you all so much for watching. We're gonna raid over to the main channel, to the Wind Waker 80% No Manual Super Sim Tournament, the lower bracket semifinals, and that's all. Cheerio. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy and bye bye.